Motherfucker, the screen is always 10 minutes, okay? The timer is always 10 minutes. There's nothing different. Hi. It's the wrong button. I need my tails. There we go. It's always 10 minutes. Always has been. Not always will be, but I need to get my shit together better to make it 5 minutes, okay? I'm sorry I'm late today. I was helping Kitsusis clean out Chibitsu's room. And when I sat down, it was 5:16. And I've already yelled at Kitsusis for this, so... And I hope you've been good. I've been great. How have you been? No worries, my. Thank you, thank you. Also, how do I sound? Do I sound fine? Oh, whoops. Okay, sounds great. Okay, good. But yeah, Kitsusis, she just poked in here to ask me a question really quick, and she goes, and I go, do you know it's 5:35 right now? And she goes, and I was like, yeah. I sat down 5:16, and she goes, oh, you streaming? And I was like, yes, I'm streaming. What the fuck do you mean? I've been good. Audio sounds great. Okay, good, good. It's crazy. I was helping her rearrange some stuff because she got a new rug for his room. So we were cleaning up like his toys and stuff. But you know, he's a spoiled baby, so he's got a bunch of toys and stuff. So we were doing that, and then I sat down and I was like, yeah, I got a couple minutes before I have to start stream. I'm gonna draw my thumbnail and I'm gonna just relax. And then I look at the time, it was 5:16. I was like, are you fucking serious? What the fuck? I need to turn my headset down. This shit's loud. Also, I think the sound for the what are they? Shoji doors? I don't know if that's the right word. For the sliding doors, I think it might happen because of like sound playing at the same time. I think that might glitch it out, honestly. I'm having a hard time updating my NVIDIA drives. Shit. I never do that shit. I've not updated the NVIDIA drives in a while. Oh, I also, a while ago, I like tailored a Pikachu plushie to be like the old school chunky Pikachu. And I had lost it. While cleaning Chibitsu's room, he's got like a little playhouse kind of thing in there. And in the middle of all the plushies he's got in there, he had my bunny plushie, which I still need to go steal back from him, and my fucking chonky ass Pikachu plush. I was like, I know adults don't usually have plushies, but come on, man, these are mine. I keep plushies on my desk. Like I have a Metal-chan one up on my Melody. I have that up on my top shelf. I have a Tartaglia and Kaya plushie up at top. I have a mushroom up top, and then I have like a whole bunch of other plushies. I was like, why are he stealing my plushies? Now Chunky Pikachu is on my desk again. So, the plushie beholder, yeah, I have so many plushies. I have, let's see, how many plushies on my desk? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. I have 15 plushies on my desk. I have one that I cuddle with to go to sleep at night, Kino. And then I have more in my closet. And I have 2 fat Kirby's that I need to wash, actually, and put on my desk. But yes. When, I was younger, I used to, because we used to move a lot when I was younger, I used to have like 4-gallon trash bags of plushies. A whole box full of plushies that I haven't went through yet. There's probably about 50 in there. Yeah, I want more. But anytime I try to get more, Kitsumama's like, you are an adult. You do not need so many plushies anymore. I'm like, but I do. They're cute. About 4 of the plushies I have up here are plushies from my Oshis, so those don't count. Those aren't cuddling. Those are decoration. Well, none of the others are cuddling plushies either, except for Kino. What was I doing? I have to cuddle at least 1 plush at night, because if I don't, I start to strangle myself. So it's very unfortunate. Oh, I need to find my Lapras plushie. That used to be the one I would cuddle at night, but its neck, because of how tightly I grip plushies whenever I cuddle them, its neck is like But Lapras needs to go on my desk too. Hello, I'm here. Hello, welcome. Sorry, I had to lean in to read that. I'm cleaning my glasses right now. The Funko has arrived, yes! Whoa, I can see! Also, guys, I'm not gonna lie, I'm working on a summer outfit. I'm pretty excited. Where am I? Where am I going? What am I doing? Heck yeah, summer outfit. It will be winter for me. Oh no. Inside the display case are trophies and other items. Junko! I gently placed my hand on Junko's lifeless body. Touched her wrist to check for a pulse, like they do in movies and stuff, but she really is dead. Wasn't anything else to say, she was gone. Junko. It's kind of weird they haven't moved her body yet. See, the only knowledge before playing this game I had of Junko was TikTok audios. Because I used to be a cosplayer on TikTok, so of course I've heard the audios. But now that I've actually played the game, I'm like, oh, poor Junko, I love you so much. I don't remember where I need to go. She's dead? Who would have thought? I usually have 20 spears in my adamant to focus better while I study. Why is there a Stardust to Cyclops? Because she's dead? No. Oh, maybe it's just because I talked to her. I'm sad I can never get anything for Juko. $20 rookie numbers. I have 50. Sunflower seeds. Who likes those? God, the noise is annoying. There's 114 of this fucking thing. I can't believe I wasted all my fucking Monokuma coin. Oh, I need to find the trash area, don't I? Because I kept saying something about trash bins. There's a sturdy gate here. No way to get past.
Monokuma appears!
Hello. It's the end of the line. The trash room. This is where all the trash in the school eventually winds up. How do you get this gate open?
No, you can't go any further!
No entry beyond this point. Only the person on cleaning duty is allowed in. Cleaning duty?
No, you can't go any further!
Who's on cleaning duty?
No, you can't go any further!
This is stupid. It'd be faster just to go around after the others.
No, you can't go any further!
Shut the fuck up, Monokuma. You're making me violent. There's a hatch on the floor. The door won't budge. It must be locked. Yeah, that's usually what the giant golden PNG of a fucking lock means. Looks like some kind of switch. Wonder what it does. Monokuma-kai! I like Monokuma's voice. It's okay whenever he's not constantly repeating the same thing. I was here the whole time, trust? Okay. Fucking people. This dumb bitch. Yeah, I've already been in the laundry room too. I'm looking for whoever's on cleaning duty. Cleaning duty? Matter of fact, that's for you, Wadiwa. It just so happens Monokuma talked to me yesterday and asked me to take care of it. Without someone on cleaning duty, the school would be flooded with trash in no time. I've been here since 6 minutes, like starting screen, I've been painting, so I'm just spying. Okay. So I formally applied for this position. I was gonna start this morning, but after what happened, I haven't had a chance to get started. Since you're on cleaning duty, you can open the gate in the front of the trash room.
Here we go!
Of course. It's my job to gather up all the garbage and toss it in the trash room. And to do that, they gave me this key for the trash room gate. But we're supposed to rotate once a week, so eventually you'll be in charge.
Very strange.
Wait, hold on. You need a key to get in the trash room, and only the person on cleaning duty has access to the key? What's the point of going to all that trouble? Why not just leave the trash room open all the time so we can all throw things out whenever we want? Holy fuck. That does seem more convenient.
So in other words...
Actually... Still messing with files, but since I have slow PC, I have enough time to watch the stream uninterrupted.
So that's it.
That must be why. Anyone could go in and out of the trash room whenever they wanted. Then destroying evidence would be easy. The thrill would disappear and things would become boring. Boring?
Hey, listen.
Shut the fuck up, Leon. No one wants to hear what you have to say. Anyway, more important than
Hey, you
that.
bastard.
Come on, man. I don't like him either, but fuck, come on. Why'd you want the cleaning duty gig anyway?
Oh,
I just decided to volunteer for something I knew no one else would want to do. What's the big deal?
You...
Liar, I know why you did it.
Is it, like...
You want to dig through all the girls' trash. Looking for, you know, and poking around at it.
there's no way to think about this in a common sense kind of way.
Does Hifumi and Monokuma have the same voice actor? What are you talking about? Oh, my love is for 2D.
You know what I mean.
Completely unforgivable!
I would never get tired of 2D. Me. Shut the fuck up. The only thing 3D is good for is to shower love and affection on 2D.
Give me a break.
If you're so worried about Hifumi's questionable morality, there is an easy solution. Whenever a guy has cleaning duty, Sakura can accompany him from picking up the trash to disposing of it.
What?
If you're as innocent as you claim, where's the harm in it? That's not how it's supposed to. Anyway, on another topic, Hifumi, since you were on cleaning duty, I have a favor to ask you. What, so now you suddenly want to join my party? Sorry, but you haven't triggered that flag yet. I mean, if you haven't helped me or recover from a past trauma or save a village or beat a boss. No, nothing like that. I was just hoping to get into the trash room and look around. Some people should really love 3D showering as this guy does.
You got it!
Oh, okay. So easy. So Hifumi and I headed down to the trash room. This guy's weird. I cannot wait till someone kills his ass. Now I have to Google it. Hifumi Danganronpa voice actor. No, it is not the same. That's so weird. They have two different voice actors. So they have, in English, they have one that does the animation and one that does the game. And then in Japanese, they have one that does V3 and one that does V2. That's so weird. Venti may be 3D in game, but he's 2D in the pictures in my Venti shrine. I mean... Hey, I am not one to judge. So, if you like 2D better than 3D, that's fine with me. Me too, man. You know, when I look at it, it makes me think. They said he killed his wife. He learned how to get by on the inside, but he never stopped dreaming. What? What is this guy talking about? Get busy living or get busy dying, he said. So him and Rita, they found themselves a way out. 4D, girl. What the fuck is 4D? Do you know Chongyun and Xiao share the same Chinese voice actor? I did not, but that's interesting. Whatever, please, just hurry up.
Da-da-da-da!
What is this guy talking about? Okie dokie, leave it at me! 5D Eldritch Gods got me crazy, for real. Fumi pulls a key out of his pocket and used it to flip the switch next to the gate. And then...
Mr. Naegi!
However, Mr. Naegi,
Without a doubt.
surely you aren't planning to use the trash room to destroy evidence, are you? You fiend, you planned this all along. Bro, you can just watch me. No. I just wanted to see if the actual killer had tried to destroy any evidence or not. Well, the actual killer is you, isn't it? You want to see if you left anything behind. Wait, maybe a parallel world? Whatever, let's just hurry up and keep looking. Not 60 better. A bloody shirt! There's something on the ground in front of the incinerator. Looks like a burnt piece of something. A burnt piece? Like a hunk? Like a hunk of burning love? What the fuck is this guy talking about? Anyway, this is... looks like a piece of cloth in the shape. Part of a sleeve from a button-up shirt. Look at it. That's definitely blood on the cuff, which means... this is all that's left of the... all that's left of some of the evidence the killer destroyed. Hello, welcome. What is he on? I want some. Bro's high on the 2D. But there are lots of people here with white button-up shirts. This isn't enough by itself to figure out who the killer is. There are shards of broken glass scattered around in front of the incinerator. Looks like it used to be some kind of glass ball, just about big enough to fit in the palm of your hand.
Is this perhaps...
Do you know what this is? Hifumi, you tire me out so much. Oh, Hifumi, you fool. They say if you collect all 7, a dragon will appear and grant you a single wish. Kidding aside, it's the kind of thing you might see on a big city street corner. Gaze into it and it'll show you a glimpse of the future. Just like that Nino girl who was on the quest to find that one guy. What? Finally fixed my files without crashing System 32. I can stop yapping about the issue now. Yeah, I get what you're trying to say, but who did this particular ball belong to? There's only one person it could be. They should still be in the gym. I'd better go find out for sure. How did he get in here, though? Like, how did either of them get in here? Really? That's all I can check? Oh, I can talk to Hifumi again, but God knows I don't want to do that shit. Oh no, I can also look at it. That's a huge trash can. Is that what we're supposed to put whatever trash we can't burn? Whatever it's for, it doesn't look like it's hiding any clues. Wanna go back on? Yippee! The This is the incinerator. It's way in the back part of the trash room. That's a good 30 feet from here to the gates. Oh, and it's on right now.
Mm-hmm.
Do you see the green and yellow buttons next to the mouth of the incinerator?
Yes, indeed.
It's pretty simple setup. You press the green button to get it going and the yellow button to turn it off. Sooner or later, you'll be on cleaning duty, so make sure you learn this before you leave, okay? Someone turned the incinerator on! Very strange. I'm quite certain it was off last time I was down here.
Was it a fairy?
Perhaps it was the work of a fairy. Hifumi, do you realize what you just said? Huh? A fairy? No, you said that last time you were here the incinerator was off.
I feel as if...
The white button-up shirt is obvious proof it's not Makoto. Makoto doesn't wear a white button-up. That's true. He wears like a t-shirt, doesn't he? Yesterday, as soon as I was appointed, I came down to check the place out. It definitely wasn't on then. I haven't been back to the trash room since then. And since I'm the only one who has the key to open the gate, it should be impossible for the incinerator to be on, and yet... It's green? Like a shirt? Oh, I thought he was wearing like a t-shirt and a jacket. So that means someone was able to switch on the incinerator without opening the gate. Yes? Oh, okay. I'm sad for Sayaka. Yeah, me too. I miss Sayaka. But how is that possible? Can I turn it off to see what's inside? This whole thing is quite strange indeed. The shirt and jacket both green? Oh, his shirt is green. I thought it was white. Oh, I think I'm getting him confused with the other bitch. The white hair crazy one in the second game. When I was here last, the incinerator was off and those glass shards and burnt clothes were
Completely unforgivable.
What does it all mean, Mr. Naegi? Will you be confessing soon? Why me? Nagito? Yeah, I think that's what I'm talking about. The guy that shares a voice actor with him. My baby boy Nagito. I think that's... Is he wearing a green jacket and a white shirt?
That's it. I'm
Everyone
sure of
already
it.
knows you did it. All the mysteries are being solved one by one. Sounds like he's living out of one of his comic book fantasies. Just turn it off. So it seems anyway. You don't want to turn it off to see if there's anything left? Okay. Green jacket, white shirt, white pink hair, crazy. Yes. That's exactly who I was talking about. Green eyes. Ale, yeah. I wanna go to the store again. I wanna do the gacha. Where's the store at? I feel like I'm driving a car. That's not the store. This is the store. I like Crazy Men or Traumatized Men. Me too, but... Yes. Maybe I should learn more about it, because I don't know what the fuck different types of coins mean. When you stay here at Hope's Peak, you will find coins scattered throughout the school. These mono coins are treasures valued by kings and thieves alike. You can use the handbook menu to see how many mono coins you currently have. If you put the coins in the machine here, there's a chance you could win a prize. The more coins you use, the better chance you have of getting something new. Check the presents section on the handbook menu to review your prizes. Would you like to try your hand against the almighty mono machine? You cannot fix them. You're right. I can't. I don't wanna. Yeah, I've decided that their crimes are funny, and I will now encourage them instead. Ew. I want them to take the crazy episodes out on me, encourage the crazy, and let the traumatized ones fall with me and cry with me. If don't hate me because I'm beautiful, let's take it seriously. We're not on Wattpad, Vinty. Don't crush Vinty's dreams like that. Oh, I need to go to the gym. I need to talk to Yasuhiro. I have to see Junko again. Yeah, sure, Vinty, we are. It's okay. I glued googly eyes onto a piece of plastic. Hey, Hiro, can I ask you something? No, I've got to get out of here. Gotta get out now. I've had enough. Gotta break free. We're breaking free. Sorry. Science. Thank you, Mai. Of course, of course. Sometimes living in a delusion is the best thing you can do for yourself. Hero, snap out of it. Makoto, what are you doing here? What? Hey, does this look familiar? That's my crystal ball! But it's all smashed, what the hell?
What the heck?
I only brought it because the guy said it was blessed. He said it was unbreakable. So how did it break?
What?
Was it actually made out of glass and not crystal? Did that guy totally dupe me? He said it belonged to the pillars of history. Genghis Khan, George Washington, Napoleon. He said whoever controlled that crystal ball controlled the world. Was that seriously all BS? Probably. Let's put that aside for now. So you can say without a doubt this belonged to you? Yeah, that's mine for sure. Probably forgot it in the laundry room last night. Someone must have come by and snatched it. I was like, maybe bought 10 boxes, but I think it was tea because he was scammed. Yeah, quite a few characters did that during that event. So we just ignored those sounds, right? Yeah. You left it in the laundry room? Means anyone could have found it and taken it? Shattered crystal ball has been updated in the truth bullet section of your... Thanks, Hero. That's all I wanted to know. Sure. By the way, I'm almost afraid to ask, but how much did you pay for that thing? Everything I saved up from fortune telling for 2 full years came out to be like $1 million. A million? That's pretty cheap, actually. I mean, considering it gives you the power to control the world. That's just too stupid. I can't even feel bad for him. Ding dong, ding bong. Before we continue, I need to take out a trash bag real quick because there's some ants, so I'm gonna be right back. Nafra! Five Nights at Freddy's.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. そのままでいいよ。性格は変えられない。まだやめられない自分を嫌ってばかりさ。その綺麗な体を優しいあなたを自分で壊さないで。君をちっこな傷さえあともう傷つけなくてもいいよ。必死に来てるのは知ってるの。不安と焦ることにうつびりょと。君の頑張りは君が一番知ってる。嫌な自分変えようとしてるんだよね。当たり前に偉いよ。キュンで眩しい太陽。心のが痛いの。辛い思いで背腹きてる痛み何も感じねえ。些細なことに気づくそんな君をずっと愛してる。悲しまないことは嘘ついてること。自分に正直に感じ取ればちょっと。君がつまんないなら作るよ笑い。自分を責めてしまう必要はない、yeah、無駄に悩みまくり疲れたらおやすみ。僕にとって生きるあなたは just me。 そのままでいいよ。性格は変えられない。まだやめられない自分を嫌ってばかりさ。その綺麗な体を優しいあなたを自分で壊さないで。君をちっこな傷さえあともう傷つけなくてもいいよ。必死に来てるのは知ってるの。不安と焦ることにうつびりょと。
I am back. I'm gonna clean this up really quick, but I'm back. I had to spray a whole bunch of cleaner on the floor to kill them. The only reason we're having such an issue is because it's summer now, and it's like it's getting really hot outside. So they're coming in here trying to get anything that they can, which is nothing. But it's the worst because they fucking bite. So since they can't find anything to take home, they keep biting me. It's cruel. Need a tell Kurai to spray the pond for ants. Okay, I think I got them. I think we're A-okay. Sorry for that minor interruption. Okay, ding dong bing bong. Oh?
I'm getting tired of waiting. What say we just get started, It's time for the long-awaited
Gosh, you know, there's a fan down here.
class trial!
Yippee!
Now then, allow me to appoint a proper location for the proceedings. Please go through the red door on the first floor of the school. See you soon!
So she go lay down, bro. That's where I should go. No, where I have to go. What happens if we skip a class trial?
You!
You're late, Makoto. We've all been waiting for you. I bet you were afraid you'd be discovered as the murderer you are.
Listen to me!
Let's not jump to conclusions just yet. Save that for the class trial. There we can all reveal the details of Makoto's crime. So they're really convinced I did it, but I didn't do it. Me and Sayaka both know that all too well. But then who is the killer? The only one who murdered Sayaka. Is it really one of us? That's Mr. Wild Eyes, red hair in the back corner over there.
Is everyone here? Okay then.
Wow! Excited for the trial because I already know who the killer is. Me too! It says it behind her.
Please board the elevator in front of you, which will transport you to the courtroom, where all your fates will be decided. I'll meet you all down there. I'll be waiting.
If it's not Leon, I'll be surprised.
Hey,
There's no point in standing around. Settle your resolve and step into the future. Okay, how do we go then? Guess I have no choice but to get on this elevator.
well then.
Let us begin.
Yes, indeed.
Good idea.
Hey,
Are you scared? No, scared isn't quite right.
Makoto.
I've said it before, but it's up to you to uncover the mysteries surrounding this case yourself. If you don't, you'll never come to grips with the truth. You need to uncover the truth of Sayaka's death. I didn't need someone else to tell me to do that. In Sayaka's honor, I swear I'll find out who the real killer is. As I raised my voice to try and give myself some courage, I turned trembling with anticipation toward the elevator. Each step forward, I could feel my heart starting to race faster and faster. Everyone else was already on the elevator when I finally stepped on. And then I saw his hair looks like drills. Yeah, her hair is a style called twin drills. You know, instead of twin tails, it's twin drills. The steel box descended with heavy clunking sounds toward the school's basement. I wonder if this is how a death row inmate feels when his time finally comes.
Oh,
Rather than that, is it not more like a defendant waiting to receive his judgment? Oblivious to our shared anxiety, the elevator lowered us further and further into the bowels of the school. Ronai passed out when he saw Sayaka. I know he could have faked it, but it's not easy faking a horrified scream and passing out. Yeah, exactly. You finally arrived. Ta-da! What do you think? Doesn't it feel just like a real courtroom? It's like a Hollywood movie set, right?
Shit.
Not even close. It's total shit.
Well now.
Okay, everyone find your assigned seats and sit down. Hurry up now, hurry up. We did what he said and found our seats. Not the pictures with the X's on it. What the fuck? The seats were arranged in a giant circle. It was set up so that everyone could see everyone else. Which also meant it'd be easy for anyone to transfer their tension and unease onto anyone else. The air seemed to grow heavy as we sat there. Or rather stood there, because there's not any seats. And so the curtain on our first case opened. A deadly judgment, a deadly deception, a deadly betrayal. How many more words can I fit deadly in front of? Why the fuck am I standing next to this freak? I think they're all quite aesthetic. A deadly riddle, a deadly defense, a deadly faith. A deadly clash trial. I'm really milking this deadly shit, huh? We'll go with a second slot, just in case I didn't get everything. This clash trial that Monokuma mentioned, can Makoto sweep away the cloud of suspicion surrounding him? Even with the dead body laying in his bathroom? And what about the blackened who's actually responsible for Sayaka's death? Is that it? Okay. I didn't get to check rooms to see if everyone's thing was still in there. Do I not get Sayaka's skill because she's dead?
Let's begin with a basic explanation of the class trial. So, your votes will determine the results. If you can figure out who done it, then only they will receive punishment. But if you pick the wrong one, Then I'll punish everyone besides the blackened, and the one that deceived everyone else will graduate.
And the killer really is one of us, right?
Of course!
Okay then. Everyone, close your eyes. And whoever did it, raise your hand.
I am so glad that this is all voice. Also, why does he think that this will work?
Don't be a goddamn idiot. Why the hell would they raise their hand?
Exactly.
Before we move on and start the trial, can I ask a question real quick? What's going on with those pictures?
I'd feel awful if they got left out just because they died. Friendship penetrates even death's barrier. Friendship penetrates?
Okay, but what about that other empty seat? There were only 15 of us to begin with, so why are there 16 seats?
Oh, no reason. It's just that our little courtroom here can technically fit up to 16 people. Okay, that about does it for the
I don't believe you,
preamble.
Monokuma.
Get
Did you
ready
kill
to
someone
get
before we got here?
started. First up is the case summary. Now,
I love Danganronpa.
let the class trial begin!
Are the voices too loud, or does it sound okay? It's about to begin, a debate to decide who we think the killer is. Anything I found, anything I noticed, I have to be ready to speak up about everything. Cause this isn't just about me, everyone's lives are on the line. Your first non-stop debate is about to begin. Would you like to hear more? Yeah. As things progress during each class trial, you will engage in a number of non-stop debates. It's good? Okay, good. During these discussions, characters will speak one after another without pause. It's up to you to unearth any lies or contradictions buried within their statements. What this means is that you'll have to use your truth bullet to refute what they say. Any relevant truth bullets you found during your investigation will be loaded into the truth cylinder. Use the left stick to aim, then fire with the Y button. Pay close attention to each character's statements and use your truth bullets to blast the right one. Note that if you run out of time, you will automatically fail, so please be careful. Press the start button during these arguments and you can review the control. Well then, good luck and have fun. Kyoshi, please back up. This is getting tense over here, and I don't need your hot breath. Please. No. Ixo, go away. Go away, you fucking minutes. Go lay down, please. Go away. Stop. No. Access denied. Entrance forbidden. Go away. No, don't jump behind me. There's not enough room for you. Crazy ass dog. Alright guys, let's focus. Make your argument. Evidence of a struggle.
I assert that the one who was murdered was Miss Sayaka Maizono.
That's
we
fine.
know that part already. And the murder
Yeah,
took place in
Chihiro.
Makoto's room.
In the bathroom. So it seems most likely that the killer must have taken her by surprise while she was in the bathroom. She didn't even have a chance to resist.
Something's off about what was just said. Because if Sayaka hadn't resisted at all, there's no explanation for what happened in my room. For this first debate, we'd like to take a quick sidebar. If you're unable to spot and refute someone's lies or contradictions, the argument will repeat. In the group of statements, some words appear in a different color. Did you happen to notice? That represents a potential hole on a person's statement, a possible weak spot. These weak spots reveal important, though not always inaccurate sections of a person's statement. Your truth bullets are only effective against these weak spots. So when you see one come up, take aim and fire, but only if you're sure it's actually wrong. Also, you can fast forward an argument by holding down the B button. Well then, good luck and have fun.
I assert that the one who was murdered was Miss Sayaka Maizono.
Yeah, we know that.
And the murder took
In the bathroom. So it seems most likely that the killer must have taken her by surprise while she was in the bathroom. She didn't even have a chance to resist.
Did I do it? Why is it not doing it?
I assert that the one who was murdered.
Yeah, and the murder took place in the...
In the bathroom. So it seems most likely that...
Help me. Aim. Silencer. Fire truth bullet. Shoot the words when it appears? I was shooting the word.
The killer must have taken her by surprise while she was in the bathroom.
Aim for the head?
She didn't even have a chance to resist.
I'm gonna
I
fail.
assert that the one who was...
Yeah, and the murder took place
In the bathroom. So it seemed the killer must have taken her by... She didn't even have a chance to resist.
I pressed it!
I assert that the one who was murdered.
Yeah, and the murder took place
In the bathroom. So it seemed the killer must have taken her by surprise. She didn't even have a chance to resist.
That's incorrect! What do you mean? You gotta shoot what's not true? I was shooting what's not true. I've shot what's not true 3 times. You missed? What do you mean? Watch my fucking
I assert
cursor.
that the one who was murdered.
Yeah, and the murder took place
In the bathroom. So it seems most likely that the killer must have taken her by surprise while she was in the bathroom. She didn't even
I
have
am
a chance
on the
to
word.
resist.
And it's not doing it.
I assert that the one who was murdered.
Yeah, and the murder took
In the bathroom. So
If
it
I have to
seems
hear
most
in the
likely
bathroom,
The killer
oh my
must have
God.
taken her by... She didn't even have a chance to resist.
No, that's wrong. Just a second, Chihiro. Try to remember how my room looked.
Wasted 2 minutes on that. You gotta shoot when you first get it? Okay.
With the way things had been damaged, I think we can definitely assume there was a struggle.
This is getting intense, yeah.
A struggle? Between who and who?
Between Sayaka and the killer, of course.
But was she found in the bathroom? She was found
So
in the
you're
bathroom.
saying Sayaka wasn't caught by surprise in the bathroom?
She must have been attacked in the main room first. Then, she ran to the bathroom to try and hide. The killer followed her in, and that's where they finished the job.
That much should have been obvious after taking one look at the scene. It shouldn't even need explaining.
Sorry.
Bathroom.
Okay, so what's next?
Next is the subject of the murder weapon. Wow, this is starting to sound like a real trial.
Trial didn't investigate, right? That would explain why she didn't know. Yeah, she was in the gym the entire time. We need to determine what was used to kill Sayaka. The kitchen knife. It was literally found in her body.
So what was used to kill her?
There was some kind of sharp object thrust into her stomach. Without a doubt, that is the murder weapon.
So the killer used some random knife they had on him. How could anyone do
Ay,
something
yo.
like that? That son of a bitch!
So what was
You
used
can
to
do
kill
this,
her?
thank you.
There was some kind of without a doubt, that is the murder weapon.
So the killer used some random knife.
No, that's wrong. No,
Yeah, I'm fucking
I do think
detective
it was a
here,
knife,
guys. I'm the
but not
ultimate
just any
detective.
knife. I'm almost positive it was a kitchen knife.
Huh? A kitchen knife?
After the murder, we discovered that one of the knives from the kitchen was missing.
Which means that knife must be the murder weapon.
Whoever voiced Sakura, I love you. I adore you so much. Thank you for voicing Sakura.
Oh, yeah. I guess that makes sense. You could sort of see the weapon sticking out of her stomach. And if you look real close, I could totally see that being a kitchen knife.
Okay, so the murder weapon was a kitchen knife, but where does that get us?
Big buff guy named Sakura. It's a girl. Sakura is a girl.
I mean, we all know Makoto killed her, right?
That's right. Makoto's room was
A
the
girl?
scene of the
Yes,
crime.
Sakura is a
What
girl.
proof do you need?
We love her.
Hold on a second.
Let's draw our conclusions after we've presented our arguments. Otherwise, what's the point of the trial?
Neon looks real sus. Yeah, he's the only one over there like...
Well, we can talk all we want. It's not going to change that conclusion.
I don't think that's true at all. I'm sure if we keep at it, something new will reveal itself.
You really believe that?
She's right. There's gotta be a breakthrough somewhere waiting for us to find it. Kirigiri, the goat and #1 girl, she is pretty cute. Because I know damn well I'm not the killer. There's a bit more to learn about non-stop debates. Would you like to hear more? You can concentrate by holding down the RB button. While you're concentrating, time will slow down so you can pay closer attention to what everyone else is saying. On top of that, it'll steady your aim, making it easier to target potential weak spots. Concentrating like this consumes the focus gauge, and if gauge empties, you can't concentrate. But the focus gauge will recover over time, so let your brain take a rest. No need to rush. Well then, good luck and have fun! This music's bopping though.
So I guess there's no question that the kitchen knife was the murder weapon. But where does that get us?
Makoto must have taken it from the kitchen, right? He did it in secret, when nobody was...
Fuck you!
No, that's wrong. Okay, wait. Hold on. I didn't take the knife from the kitchen.
Yeah, I got the hang of it now.
Next, you're gonna say you're not the killer, right?
Objection!
Go ahead and say it all you want.
Well, what if I have a witness? What do you think, Hina?
Huh?
Remember what you were telling me earlier?
Wait, wrong way. Is it though? Well, I went to get some tea from the kitchen last night, and all the knives were still there. And when I finished my tea and went back into the kitchen to wash my glass, one of the knives was gone. So you're saying the knife disappeared while you were drinking your tea in the dining hall? Yeah.
Just to be perfectly clear, the knife disappeared while you were in the dining hall, correct?
Yeah, that's right.
And at any point while you were there, did you ever see me come into the dining hall?
No, I don't think so.
You don't think so?
No, he definitely wasn't there.
The knife disappeared while Hina was in the dining hall, but I wasn't there the entire time. In other words, there's no way I could have taken the knife.
Okay, then what about this? What if the idiot swimmer girl and Makoto are in on it together, and lying to protect each other?
Idiot swimmer girl? Oh, and more importantly, why would I get involved in something like that?
Speaking of which, I'd like to ask the bear, if there is an accomplice, do they also become blackened?
I'd like to ask the bear.
So you ask, and so I shall answer. Each murder is allowed to have an accomplice, but only the one who does the killing will get to graduate.
So in other words, two people can work together, but one of them has no chance of profiting from it.
Then there's no way anyone would work together, right?
But what if they did work together, and they just didn't know about the rule?
Good grief! Enough already. No, okay? There are no accomplices in this case. Oops. Did I say that out loud?
I mean, that's real of him. I would do that too. I'd be like, no, you bitches are focusing on the wrong thing, okay? Knock it off.
Anyway, I didn't go to the dining hall, and I didn't take the knife. So I'm not the killer.
Okay, so then, who did take the knife?
Hina seems the obvious candidate. After all, she just said she was in the dining hall.
No way! I swear it wasn't me!
Sure, but can you or anyone else prove that? I can.
That's right. Sakura was with me the entire time I was drinking my tea.
Then how come none of you fuckers saw someone take the knife?
I hate to have to ask, but just to be sure, Sakura's...
Me.
Right. But then, couldn't either one of them have grabbed the knife?
Imagine just dumping your companion like, oh yeah, I did it, but you know who helped me? This motherfucker. Honestly, if I got discovered and my accomplice did nothing to help me, I'd be like, hey, you know what? I'm taking 2 off your hands. Now this one's the one that fucking helped me with this shit, so I'm not going down alone, bitch. I'm like, you get me out now, but just know this one is capable.
Actually, no. Because, well...
Just spit it out already.
I stayed in Hina's room last night.
Lesbians? Then why you going down swinging? Noted. Noted down. If you help mine, be sure not to fail. Exactly. Or at least don't like rat me out, you know? Like, gee. Trust is a two-way street.
I got so scared thanks to those creepy videos. I wasn't really thinking, I just asked her to stay over.
Happy Pride Month, everyone! I'm sorry, but that is not a girl. That is a girl!
Which means we have airtight alibis.
I'd only rat you out a decade later in a book or story. That's fine, because then the statute of limitations has run out.
You stayed over? Doesn't that violate one of the school regulations?
No, the only school regulation says we just have to sleep in the dorm.
Sleep anywhere but the dorms. But it doesn't say we have to stay in our assigned room.
See? She's a woman we all want to marry. Yes, exactly.
So, I don't think that's a problem.
It is a problem! A boy and a girl spending the night together? It's unwholesome!
Sakura is a girl!
But I'm a girl.
Exactly!
You are? Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry!
But if it wasn't either of you, then what
also,
other
it could
possibility
be unwholesome
is there?
if it was 2 girls spending the night with each other. Lesbians exist!
Actually, there is one other possibility. Right, Hina?
I'd be him for real.
Oh, yeah, that's true! One other person did come to the dining hall while we were there.
Why didn't you say so in the first place?
This bitch is definitely the fucking Edgeworth of this game, and I'm feeling it, bro.
Well, because they're not here anymore.
Junko! Someone who's not here. Are you talking about...
Sayaka.
Oh.
She's the one who came to the dining hall. And then later, she wound up dead.
Sayaka? Okay, so the person who took the knife from the kitchen was... Ow! Oh! She probably took it for self-defense. So that's why it didn't matter. Okay, I see. I hate wannabe light Yagami. Okay, don't. Kiyoshi, you are such an issue. There's a fan down here. You cannot lay down here. There is so much other space to lay. This is such a big room. You do not need to be underneath my desk. There is a fan where you lay. I know you understand the concept of mass and matter taking up space. Thank you. Why are we hearing it out?
I got it! Then, Sayaka is the one who took the knife?
Byakuya x Makoto? I could see it.
That's the only possibility. And thinking back on it, she was acting kind of unusual. When she came into the dining hall, she didn't even look at us. She just went straight to the kitchen.
Sakura, I love you. Which one's Byakuya again? He's the blonde one. With the, I'm sure it'll show his face again.
As she left, she said she just wanted a drink of water.
Guy with the
But
glasses?
most likely,
And the person who took the knife was the victim herself.
I'm sure she just took it for self-defense.
Oh, I see what he's wearing now. Yeah, I absolutely did get him confused with Nagito. I cannot keep track of these names. I just know Aoi is tomboy and I love her. That's so valid. I think I mostly got the names down. It's only the like class president guy that I get confused, I think.
So you're saying
I
the
don't
knife
remember what
she
his name is.
took was then taken from her, and she was killed with it? In that case, you may not have taken the knife, but you still could have killed her.
But this one's Byakuya.
What?
See? He did do it after all.
Why is she so on my trail?
No, you're wrong.
So, that's how you would twist the argument and send us all off in the wrong direction? You possess a most terrifying talent.
Damn, if I don't do something, they're gonna blame me for the murder. Don't they understand? If they convict me, everyone's gonna die.
Hold on. It's still too early to decide conclusively that Makoto is the killer, wouldn't you say? Because you see, if the room did belong to the killer, then they did something most bewildering. And until we unravel that little mystery, you simply can't declare that he's the killer.
Bewildering? What the hell are you talking about?
Something was missing from the scene of the crime that by all rights should have been there. You know what I'm talking about, don't you?
Don't look straight at me, Kyoko. I don't like that. Man, Makoto is having a hard time beating these allegations. Exactly. Your first Hangman's Gambit is about to begin. Would you like to hear more? As things advance further in the class trial, the Hangman's Gambit will take place. The point of this is to reveal an important phrase related to the incident in question. You'll have to deduce the phrase from the letters flying around and the letters already known. Complete the phrase by shooting down the flying letters in the right order. Use the left stick to aim, then press the Y button to shoot the desired letter. If you shoot down the wrong letters, you'll suffer damage to your influence gauge. If this gauge reaches 0, or if you run out of time, you fail. Well then, good luck and have fun! Something that should have been at the scene, but wasn't. Must be a crucial point. We can figure out what something is. Okay guys, I'm probably not gonna talk to chat a lot because I have to focus on this part. Hair? Well, A is the only thing that it's giving me.
Now I understand.
Do you? Because I don't.
That's right. There wasn't a single hair on the floor.
Oh, I understand.
So, the culprit removed some evidence?
Oh yeah, here, something you always find in the bathroom.
Yes.
This is neat. Yeah,
And if
I like
I were the
this.
culprit, why would I need to get rid of all the hair in my own room? It wouldn't be unusual at all to find my hair at the crime scene if the crime scene is in my room.
The reason all the hair was gone was to remove any trace that Sayaka had ever been there.
But we found her in the fucking bathroom.
That makes sense, does it not?
No.
No. If that were the case, they would have had to do something about the body itself, not just her hair.
Yes, very true, very true. Okay, then why wasn't there any hair on the ground?
The killer got rid of it all, of course, to remove any trace that they had ever been there.
Wait, then that means...
Precisely. It's simply beyond reason to believe that the room's owner and the killer are one and the same.
You know why, Leon? Yeah,
Then
exactly.
Makoto
Your bright
isn't
ass
the
orange
culprit?
hair would have stuck up completely.
Are you sure we can decide something so important based solely on the absence of some hair?
No. There are other reasons that prove why Makoto couldn't have done it.
I would like to hear these reasons.
Do you remember anything remarkable about the bathroom at the scene?
11036. Wrong. 11037.
Sayaka was attacked in the main room first, then fled into the bathroom, right?
Yeah, then they ran after her, got into the bathroom, and stabbed her.
And how did the killer get into the bathroom? Did they have any trouble with it?
What do you mean?
It's fairly certain that the killer had some trouble getting into the bathroom. There was clear evidence left behind. Do you remember, Makoto?
Yeah, they fucked with the handle. Killer struggled getting into the bathroom, and that evidence to prove it is.
I got it! Evidence that the killer had trouble getting into the bathroom. You're talking about the doorknob, right?
Huh? The doorknob? What doorknob?
The doorknob for my bathroom. It was
Yeah, it's
completely broken.
The doorknob to the main room. What else, you fucking dipshit?
See how the top part was unscrewed? And the doorknob's about ready to fall off?
Oh yeah, true. But what does it mean?
In trying to bypass the lock, they ended up nearly removing the entire doorknob. This is another most bewildering act for the room's owner. It proves Makoto is beyond suspicion.
So what? You're saying he wouldn't break the door in his own room? But if the only choice you have is to break it, you break it. There's nothing bewildering about it.
But it doesn't have locks because it was Makoto's room. He knew the trick for the door, so why did he need to break
You
it?
still don't see? Okay then. Let's take another look at how the incident unfolded. Hopefully that will help you understand.
Shoko said it was a bewildering act. Almost didn't notice it at first, but is that the key point here? There's a bit more to learn about non-stop debate. Would you like to hear more? Here on out, the number of weak spots will start going up. No matter how many weak spots, there's essentially only one lie or contradiction in that debate. What I'm trying to say is not all weak spots you see are necessarily false. Use a truth bullet on the wrong one, and not only will you fail to refute what they said, but you'll also lower your trust with everyone, and your influence gauge will take damage. Now this is important because if your influence gauge reaches 0, you fail. You'll have to rely on your own logic to determine which weak spots are actually lies or contradictions. Well then, good luck and have fun. Chihiro is so tiny.
The incident took place in Makoto's room. Sayaka was first attacked in the main room. She then fled into the bathroom.
Then the killer ran after her. And they got into the bathroom.
At that point, the killer had to try and bust down the door. Because Sayaka had locked it.
Wrong! Of course you think she locked it, you
The
motherfucker.
reason my bathroom didn't open wasn't because it was locked. After all, the girls' rooms are the only ones with locking bathrooms, right?
Yes, now that you mention it, that is true.
Ooh, boy, Sakura.
Then why didn't your bathroom
I need to
door
go follow
open?
them on Twitter right now.
Because it was stuck.
Huh? What are you talking about?
My bathroom door doesn't fit in the frame quite right. Monokuma over there can testify to that.
Yup, true as true can be. But you know, you're supposed to be the ultimate lucky student, right? But to have such a cruddy door... That's not lucky at all!
So the reason the door didn't open was just because it was stuck. But the killer didn't know that and assumed it was locked. So they tore apart the doorknob to get in.
Okay, but then why would the killer even think the door was locked in the first place? Everyone should have known you can't lock any of the boys' bathrooms.
The killer could easily make that mistake, thanks to one important detail about the scene of the crime.
Can we not point out that fucking Leon is the one that said that she locked it? Killer was convinced the bathroom door was locked, so they didn't know that the door actually couldn't be locked. Other words, the important detail about the scene of the crime they didn't know was trying to place in my room.
A gun! The killer must not have realized that it was my room.
What? Are you saying the culprit didn't even know where he was? That's...
Well, because the
inconceivable.
pictures were swapped.
And yet, he's absolutely right.
Say what?
Well, to be more specific, what the killer didn't know was that Makoto and Sayaka had switched rooms, which is what led to the misunderstanding about the bathroom. If Sayaka had been in her own room, then
there would have been a lock on the door, and they would have had to break through!
So they had no idea how unnecessary their actions were.
ultimately, we can't know if it came open by force or simply by accident. But the killer must have been considerably confused, with no idea how they actually got the door opened.
Regardless, it was a pointless act. Wasting time trying to break down a door that wasn't locked is...
definitely something I wouldn't do, since I would have known exactly why it wasn't opening, right?
That is a definite possibility.
Why do they all want it to be Makoto so
So the
bad?
killer would have to be someone who didn't know they'd switched rooms?
Then Makoto couldn't have done it.
I've been trying to tell you.
Okay, then who did do it?
I'm sorry, but I give up! Quit without saving!
But what happens if we can't decide on who we think did it?
Well then, why don't we just vote right now? Majority rules!
Majority rules? You really think that's a good idea?
Like, my life is in your hands. Makoto is the easy choice. Is he really?
Yeah, our necks are on the line here. Someone seriously needs to do something. For serious.
We're serious.
Does no one have any other thoughts or questions? It does not matter how trivial they may seem.
Oh, as a matter of fact, I do have one question.
Oh, you...
You don't gotta sound so disappointed.
It's fine, it's fine. Just ask your question.
Still thinking about it, finding a dead girl in someone's room is pretty damning. Yeah.
Oh yeah. Okay, so, well, I was just wondering, how did the culprit get into Makoto's room in the first place?
Yes. How did the killer get inside?
Yes, you're right, girlfriend. How the fuck?
Maybe Sayaka just dropped the key somewhere and the culprit picked it up. That's possible, right?
I don't think so. That seems way too convenient.
Then, Maybe someone picked the lock?
Negative! If you remember, Monokuma made it quite clear that the locks are all unpickable.
Fine. How about this? The killer got in the easy way. They could have knocked and said they wanted to talk or something, and Miss Maizono just let him in.
No, that can't be it either.
Oh, trying to argue against me? Sounds like someone doesn't know his place.
Bitch, you've hardly said anything this entire trial.
Hello? Why exactly can't that be it?
Because she asked me to do something in particular because of how frightened she was. That's the answer right there. There's no way Sayaka let someone in because... help me out here, guys. I'll let you backseat for this one. Is it the swapping the keys? Help me out here, guys! Which one is it? Sayaka and fitted room and room keys. The victim was discovered. Makoto's room key was also found in Makoto's room. Sayaka had originally asked Makoto to switch with her when someone attempted to force their way into the room and she became frightened. Yeah, I think it's the keys too.
I got it! Because Sayaka was already scared, remember? That's why she asked me to switch rooms in the first place.
Dorm nameplates? I don't think it's a dorm nameplates because we were trying to make people think that Sayaka was still in her room. Same goes for you, Sayaka. No matter who it is, don't open your door for anyone. Even if I'm sure it's you, I absolutely won't open it. Otherwise, what's the point of even switching?
Knowing what she'd been through, I just can't believe she would have opened the door for anyone.
What if her being scared was a lie?
Huh? What the hell is that supposed to mean? Why would she lie about something like that?
I know you don't want to consider it, but look at this and tell me. Can you still deny the possibility?
There's something I want to talk about you. Just us two. In 5 minutes, come see me in my room. Check the nameplates to make sure you don't get the wrong room, okay?
I found a notepad during my search, and I shaded in the top sheet with a pencil.
Was Sayaka actually gonna get me killed? Was she buttering me up? Just so I'd switch rooms? And she'd get me killed?
And these are the words that appeared.
Oh man! I've totally seen people do that on detective shows. When you write, it can leave an imprint. Sketch over the next sheet of paper, and you can see the words. When I saw that, I was like, holy crap! I better make sure I rip the paper out before I use it from now on.
It's a pretty old-fashioned technique, but even the classics can be surprisingly useful sometimes. Oh, and I should also mention, I found the notepad on the desk in Makoto's room.
No! Sayaka was gonna get me killed?
Huh?
Which means, only someone who had been in Makoto's room before the incident could have written it.
Then either it was Makoto who lived there, or Sayaka who switched rooms for a single night.
So, Makoto, did you write this?
No, I didn't. But...
Of course you didn't, because the note also bears a perfectly legible signature. Sayaka's signature.
And that note Sayaka wrote it?
But why? Why would she write that?
The note was likely her way of getting in touch with a certain someone. She must have slid it under their door to let them know she wanted to meet with them in secret.
If you got an invitation like that from the ultimate pop sensation, what young man could resist?
Of course, I'm only into 2D, so it wouldn't have any effect on me.
But can we be sure anyone
It
even
kind of
got
sounds
this
like
note?
Robin from Teen Titans Go. Where she signed it for real.
And honestly, even if they did, I do not think they are at all involved in what happened.
Huh? What makes you say that?
Would you like to hear what I have to say? Very well then. Pay attention. Sayaka and Makoto switched rooms, correct? But in the note,
I love
the
how she
place
said
they were
name.
asked to come to, it specifically says, my room.
I see. So if someone read that note, then they would have gone to Sayaka's room.
Exactly. The room that Makoto was staying in. So in other words, even if someone did read the note and did what it said, they would not have any connection to what happened.
It certainly would seem that way.
Sayaka and Makoto switched rooms, correct?
There say
But in
Sayaka
the
and
note,
Makoto
the place they were asked to come, it specifically says,
I see. Then they would have gone to...
exactly. The room that Makoto...
I think
No,
that's
that's
right.
wrong.
I think I did the right one. Sayaka and Makoto.
The nameplates on Mai and Sayaka's rooms got switched.
They got switched?
That's right. The nameplates got switched, just like the rooms themselves. As a result, the nameplate on Sayaka's room actually had Makoto's name. And the nameplate on Makoto's room had Sayaka's.
So what you're saying is, the room Sayaka was staying in was actually marked as her room.
Yes, that's what she's saying. That's also what Makoto said.
Then, if someone did do what the note said, they would end up at Makoto's room where Sayaka was.
Plus, their rooms are right next to each other, so switching the nameplates would be no problem. And the one who switched the names was... well, of course it wasn't you, right, Makoto?
No.
Right?
Okay, then who did it?
There's only one person who could have switched the nameplates. Only other person who knew we had switched rooms. Was it the killer? Or Sayaka? No, I don't think it was Sayaka. Is it Sayaka? No, because I don't see why Sayaka would switch it. Is it really a Sayaka, Venti? I'll trust you if you say yes. Sayaka, trust me?
I got it! Me and Sayaka were the only ones who ever knew about us switching rooms.
I watched the anime.
So the only other person besides me who would even know to switch the nameplates was Sayaka.
You can also infer as much from her note.
Something I want to talk to you about. Just us two. In 5 minutes, come see me in my room. Check the nameplates to make sure you don't get the wrong room, okay?
She specifically tells the reader to check the nameplate. She would only have written that if she knew the nameplates had been switched.
But why would she switch them in the first place?
Wait, so she didn't want me killed?
She wanted someone to come to the room she was in, and also hide the fact that it was Makoto's room.
Was she gonna frame me?
What?
Inviting someone to your room, but not telling them you'd switched rooms. Why would anyone do that?
To understand that, we first need to understand what happened after she invited the person into the room. That's where the answer lies.
What happened then was probably whoever she invited over came in and attacked her. We figured it out! We know who did it! Whoever she invited over is the culprit!
But we still don't know who it is, you goddamn idiot!
Sayaka fought with her killer there in the room, yes? Perhaps the answer to our previous question lies in that initial struggle.
Yes, I think you're right.
Then... we just have to figure out what happened during the fight, right?
That reminds me. There was a replica sword at the murder scene. Was that perhaps used during the fight?
Oh yeah. What's the deal with that sword?
I need to sit properly. I'm like too invested that I'm like slouching. I'm like, whoa, what happened? What's going on?
Sayaka suggested I should hold on to it. I thought it might come in handy if I had to defend myself. It seems pretty likely that the killer used it to break Sayaka's right
Becoming
wrist.
shrimp for real. Usually I have such a good posture.
How the hell could you possibly know that's what broke her wrist?
The reason I know Sayaka's wrist was broken with the fixed sword is because you look at her wrist, there's no doubt. Oh yeah, it's got the glitter on it. But which one do I do? Do I do the sword or do I do the... Do I do her wrist that had the gold on it? Okay, the wrist? Okay, that's what I thought.
I got it! All you have to do is take a good look at her broken wrist.
Playing
and
Ace
it should
Attorney.
become pretty clear.
Playing Ace Attorney makes me doubt what I think first, because whenever I'm like, oh, it's this, because blah blah blah, they're like, no, it's this, because the characters hadn't made that connection yet, and they're not going to make that connection as they're talking about it. So playing Ace Attorney, I'm like, but playing this, I need to remember that the characters do actually make connections and stuff. It's not like Ace Attorney where it's like the connection is within this third secret item that you wouldn't have thought that it would have been in.
Right there where her wrist is all swollen. There's something glittery there. See?
Is that gold?
It sure is. Specifically, the gold coating from the replica sword. You barely have to touch that stuff, and it'll stick right to you. And there's some on her wrist because...
I got it! Because she got hit with the sword! Right there on her wrist!
Yeah, that's what Makoto said.
I see. And so the truth draws ever closer.
Alright, then it's about time to solve this mystery.
What happened in my room? What led to Sayaka's death? That's what we need to make clear. There's a bit more to learn about non-stop debates. Would you like to hear more? Are you getting used to these non-stop debates? Starting with the next debate, I'll start loading multiple truth bullets into your truth cylinder. Just like with the weak spots, only one of those bullets can actually refute the proper statement. In other words, from here on out, you'll have to combine the right truth bullets with the right weak spots to refute each statement. If you come up with the wrong combination, you'll take damage to your influence gauge. You can press the LB button to rotate the cylinder and choose which bullet to fire. Press and release the LB button to cycle through each bullet. Or you can hold down the LB button and use the right-left stick to select the specific bullet. Oh man, it's getting harder? Yeah. By the way, if the logic difficulty is set to kind, fewer bullets will be loaded into the cylinder. For our purpose this time, the logic difficulty will be set to mean. But I have logic difficulty on kind.
When the fighting broke out, the culprit grabbed the sword, and that's when the first blow was dealt. A sword-based sneak attack!
And that's what broke Miss Maizono's wrist.
So, she tried to fight back. She grabbed the kitchen knife she had hidden away.
But then the culprit
Did
took
the game
that
just
from
swap
her
the difficulty
too.
on you? Yeah, for
And
real.
they killed her with it.
And that's exactly what happened. When the fighting broke out, the culprit grabbed the sword. And that's when the first blow was dealt.
I don't know.
A sword-based sneak attack.
And that's what broke Miss Maizono's wrist.
So she tried to fight back. She grabbed the kitchen knife she had hidden away.
But then the culprit took that from her too.
And they killed her with it.
And that's exactly what happened.
I'm gonna say the sword sheath, maybe? What do you guys think? The sword or the sword sheath? Can I tell you what I think? Yes, go ahead, Venti. I think it's what did Yasuhiro say? If he said a sword-based sneak attack. The gold text on Yasuhiro, but which bullet? Am I right about the sheath? Because the bullet is the one I'm having the difficulty on. Yeah, I don't think it was a sneak attack either. What are your bullets? It's, I believe, the kitchen knife, the replica sword, and the replica sword sheath. So the thing that covers the sword. I'm thinking it's the sword sheath, but I'm not for certain. So. Sheath probably? Okay.
When the fighting broke out, the culprit, and that's when the first blow was dealt. A sword-based sneak attack.
No, that's wrong.
I don't know if it's wrong.
Actually, no. I don't think the fight started with the sword.
Huh? Why not?
Because the sword
Did
sheath
I get
had
it
been
right?
scratched. See? There's a gash in it. Like someone cut into it with something sharp.
Something sharp? You mean like the kitchen knife? That was the only sharp thing found at the scene.
Stop jumping ahead. Slow down and explain it so I get what the hell's going on.
Yeah, he doesn't go to school.
If the sword was used first, there wouldn't be any explanation for the scratch on the sheath. If you were going to attack with the sword, you'd take it out of the sheath first,
Did
right?
Sayaka plan to murder someone and then blame it on Makoto?
That's true. With the sheath on, it'd be heavy and bulky and useless as shit.
Okay, so how did the sheath get damaged?
If they got attacked with the kitchen knife, maybe they grabbed the sword as a defensive impulse. In that situation, there wouldn't be any time to actually unsheath the sword.
So you're saying the sword was initially used to defend against an attack from the knife?
I wish I could say what happened so bad, but I can't spoil.
Which means whoever
We'll get to
had
it
the
in this
kitchen
stream,
knife
don't worry.
was the one who attacked first.
I think I get it! So here's how it all played out. The culprit came in, found the kitchen knife hidden there somewhere. Then they took the knife and attacked Sayaka before she knew what was happening. So she grabbed the sword to defend herself, but then the culprit took that from her too. Then, after they broke her wrist with the sword, they took the knife and finished it.
Wonder what Sayaka was thinking? Yeah, me too.
Sorry, but I don't think Sayaka used the sword to defend herself.
What? How the hell can you not think that?
Because she never held the sword at all. There's a certain part of her body that makes this clear.
part of her body that she never used a sword? If you wanted to use a sword, which part of your body would have to touch it? Palm.
I got it! You're talking about her palms, right? The palms of her hands were perfectly clean, so I don't think she ever picked up the sword.
How can you know that just by looking at her palms?
Like I said before, the gold coating on that sword comes right off. All you have to do is touch it. In fact, if you look, you'll notice that a lot of the gold has already come off the handle.
She used her stomach to use the sword.
It's safe to assume that's because whoever used the sword got some of it on their hands. There's really no way she could have picked it up and come away completely clean.
Maybe she washed her hands after she escaped into the bathroom.
Sorry, but I don't think so.
Why do you say that? Is it because you think I'm ugly?
No, that's not it at all.
What? What the fuck? Well, why would she? Yeah. No way Sayaka washed the gold coating off her hands because there's a certain regulation that talks about what happens to the bathroom at nighttime. My fucking brother-in-law just opened the door to wipe something by my door, and then he stood up and he went, "Why the fuck are you nodding at me? Just close the door." The water was off.
I got it! According to the Monokuma file, Sayaka's time of death was around 1:30 a.m. In other words, at nighttime. And the water in the bathroom shuts off at nighttime, right?
Oh, I didn't know that. Actually, I haven't taken a shower here yet.
Oh my.
Bitch, you're not ugly, you're stinky.
You're no different. You smell like a big fat ugly donkey.
I'm not sure whether to take that as an insult or a compliment.
You know what? You two are perfect for each other, actually.
Insult, obviously.
So anyway, if Sayaka never touched the sword, then that means the killer is the only one who used the sword. But hold on. If that's right, then the one who damaged the sheath with the kitchen knife was...
Bro, she's a true unclean. Who damaged the sheath would have been the one without the sword. Which is Sayaka.
I got it! Sayaka? She had the kitchen knife?
But we already said that the attack started with...
The person with the knife attacked first, and the sword was used as an impromptu defense.
Then the one who attacked first was...
Sayaka?
Now do you understand? She wasn't a blameless victim in this.
No, far from it. It's almost as if she'd been planning to commit a murder of her own.
What?
She took the knife from the kitchen, then invited the culprit to the room she was staying in. And if it's true that she had the kitchen knife and attacked without provocation...
Indeed. These are all the actions of an assailant.
Which brings up another point. Makoto, Sayaka was the one who suggested you two switch rooms, correct? Maybe the reason she wanted to switch rooms was so that she could pin the crime on you. That is a possibility, is it not?
Sayaka wanted to... on me?
That would also explain why she would switch the nameplates.
No, no. No. Well, brain for heads, why not say that from the start? It's obvious you're acting like you knew of it forever, yeah. But I don't think that's right! Because then the nameplate would have stayed in Makoto's room. Right? No, I don't think that's correct. Because if Sayaka was trying to pin it on me, then why would she switch the nameplates? Maybe... Maybe she planned to switch them back, but she died before she could. I don't know. I don't get it.
She wanted to get whoever she had targeted to come to Makoto's room, where she was staying. And by committing the murder there, instead of her room, that would implicate Makoto.
Just love the way she says Makoto.
But for that to work, the target had to be lured out while still keeping the room swap a secret. If the target knew she had switched rooms, they would have become suspicious right away.
So all that's why she switched the names?
But doesn't that plan seem a little risky? For one thing, even if her plan worked, Mr. Naegi would just tell everyone they'd switched rooms.
I don't know. I'm not sure our soft-hearted Makoto is capable of that kind of cutthroat behavior.
Makoto.
I'm sure Sayaka realized the same thing, which is why out of all of us, she asked him to switch rooms.
I feel like Makoto would have said it.
Plus, she was the ultimate pop sensation. A totally forgettable kid. Or a national superstar. Who are you more likely to believe?
Wait, then you're saying she had this all planned out?
Holy shit!
But in the end, her plan backfired. She launched her attack with the knife, then found herself under attack in turn. That must be when her wrist got broken, and she was forced to drop the knife.
The tables were suddenly turned on her, and she died at the hands of the one she'd planned to murder.
Just hold on! That can't be true!
I don't think anyone would have believed her, as they just said. Yeah, me too.
Because...
Hey! You guys have totally derailed the argument! You're being super boring right now. Come on, hurry up and decide who did it. Wouldn't it be awful if I had to punish you all just because you ran out of time?
Oh yeah, we gotta decide who we think did it.
Makoto, right now you just need to concentrate on figuring out the answer to
Why
this
are they
mystery.
all looking to me?
If we can't uncover who murdered Sayaka, it's over for all of us.
Is it really all over? Obviously, I'm committed to finding out who killed her, but what can I do? I mean, as far as clues go, there's nothing left. There's the shirt. Who's missing a shirt?
It's easy just to say, hey, decide who did it. But there just aren't any more clues, right?
Very well. Then let's review all the clues we've found up to this point one more time.
Do we really have time for all that?
Die! If we don't do something, we're all gonna die!
It's easy just to say, hey, decide who did it. But there just aren't any more clues, right?
No, that's wrong.
I'm actually really forgiving with that aiming. Okay.
There still might be one clue left. Sayaka's dying message.
Don't tell chat what you just said to me. I can hear you.
What, did you tell them that I came and told you something?
No, but I was laughing. So, and they need to hear your thoughts. Speak.
Okay, so here's my question.
You gotta leave
Hold on,
closer.
hold on. Okay, so here's my question. Right now I'm watching Moana, right? And we know that there is a second movie coming out. Well, in the trailer for the second movie,
You can talk a little louder.
Moana's parents are holding a child, you know, which leads us to believe that it's Moana's sibling, right? So, does that mean during the first movie, whenever Moana went out to sea, they had no hope of her returning? So they got, you know, busy making her replacement. Because they didn't think that she was actually going to succeed and come back. Who for thought? Y'all let me know.
That's why I had to mute just now, because she came in here and told me that shit. Oh my goodness. Oh my god. I have to live with that. That's the kind of person I'm living with, by the way.
Dining? Wait, what did you say?
The dying message. She wrote something on the wall behind her, remember? 11037. Written in her own blood. There must be a clue about the killer hidden in there.
Well, before we get too far into that, I need to ask, can we really be sure that Sayaka is the one who wrote it?
Yeah, 'cause her finger.
I got it! Her left index
I'm definitely
finger
gonna
had
be
blood
seeing
on
that
it.
later. I'm sure someone else thought of that.
That could only be because she used that finger to write the message.
I see. She broke her right wrist during the fight, so she'd have to use her left hand to
There
write.
you go.
Sure. I think we can all agree Sayaka wrote it. But still.
I'm just gonna set that to the side for now. Koshi, go away. You can't have my food.
What the heck do those numbers mean? 11037?
Hey, Chihiro. You're a computer nerd or whatever, right? You should know all about numbers and shit.
No, that's not... Yes, I'm a programmer, but I don't see any kind of meaning in these numbers.
Of course.
Those two are besties
It's
for
because
sure.
they're not numbers.
Oh, yeah, it looks like...
Huh? What? What?
No, it's just, look at the numbers, assuming they're not numbers. Don't these first two, 1-1, look less like two numbers and more like one letter?
Yeah, because there's a drag.
Ah, you're right. The connecting line is barely there, so I assumed it
Thank
was
God someone
1-1,
finally
but
noticed. Exactly.
looking at it now, you could also read it as an N.
Whoa. You might have finally just said something worth a shit.
Those two are absolutely best friends.
Our little gray cells are really getting excited now.
But even if that really is an N037, doesn't make any more sense than before.
Damn it, it's no use. I just don't know. It's upside down.
Rotate the image 180 degrees.
Exactly. Huh? Rotate it. I think maybe I see something?
Oh my god. Now I see. She wrote down the killer's name.
Huh? You just shot past the clue part and right onto who did it.
Hello.
So, whose name did she write?
Sayaka's dying message reveals the killer's name. If you turn her message 180 degrees, it should become crystal clear. Can people really not read upside down? No, it was totally Junko. She's the one who did it. There's Monokuma. You!
Here's my answer.
Me right now.
The key to solving this mystery was simply to rotate the writing 180 degrees. If you turn the message around...
I can read upside down. Yeah, me too. I don't know why... Like, are there really people who can't do it?
It becomes the letters L-E-O-N. L-E-O-N. Or more accurately, Leon.
What?
I can, yeah.
What the hell are you talking about? It's just a coincidence. It's just a bunch of random squiggles that happen to look like my name.
No, it's not random at all.
That is one Among Us ass fucking defense. I didn't kill her. I was just coming out of electrical at the same time someone died. They must have vented. Like, for Leon, he's just defending himself. I think only some people can't. Yeah, I thought it was like a common thing.
She wrote that message on the wall behind her as she was leaning up against it.
We left Among Us in 2020. We did not leave Among Us in 2020. I have streamed Among Us.
In that position, she couldn't move to write normally, and had to write upside down, as it were. And as a result, when you look at it standing in front of her, it ends up getting flipped. Try it for yourself if you want. Write something sitting like her, and the letters will be inverted.
That sounds like one hell of a stretch to me. I'm the killer? You can't just go and say shit like that.
If you're not the killer, then why did you try to destroy the evidence?
Huh?
You know what I'm talking about, right, Makoto? The evidence Leon tried to get rid of?
Yeah. The evidence Leon tried to get rid of. Either Oshi has Among Us eyes by accident. Like, imagine almost getting unalive, successfully defend yourself, and this deadass girl just leaves your name there. Exactly. I don't know. In my eyes, Sayaka did no wrong. It's the thing I found on the ground in front of the incinerator, right?
I got it! You mean the burnt shirt piece I found laying on the ground by the incinerator,
Same with
right?
Leon, I sent for him.
As the killer stabbed Sayaka, they must have gotten some of her blood on them. And to dispose of the shirt covered in the victim's blood,
he didn't have
they
to
threw it
kill
into the
her.
incinerator.
She ran into the bathroom. Bro could have just left.
But one piece burned off and got left behind.
And the killer didn't notice. If they had, they most certainly would have panicked.
He could have left and then next morning be like, hey, Sayaka tried to fucking kill me.
Isn't that right, Leon?
But is one scrap of fabric enough to conclude that Leon is guilty?
Yeah, I mean, Leon's not the only one wearing a white button-up.
That's right. There are plenty of other people here with shirts like mine. With just that one little charred piece, there's no way you can say for sure who it belongs to.
You're right. That alone isn't enough. But there are some other points that may reveal the truth.
But with every other fucking piece of evidence.
Are you finally starting to understand? The answers to all the riddles are right here.
Why would she write the name of someone who didn't kill her?
Yeah,
Like,
I think so.
burnt remains of the button-up shirt, which the killer wasn't able to get rid of. There's something about it we need to pay attention to in order to figure out who's responsible. We need to pay attention in order to figure out who is responsible. So where it was disposed of? Maybe. Because we need to pay attention to it, not figure it out. Maybe when it was disposed of. I don't know. Which one do you guys think? How? don't know. Is he a pyromaniac? I don't know if it's how. Something about it we need to pay attention to in order to figure out who's responsible. I don't know, let's go with it.
I got it! If we look closely at how the shirt was disposed of, we should be able to figure out who the killer is.
Oh yeah, that's a good point. I think I know what you're gonna say. You can't reach the incinerator without opening the gate in front of the trash room, right? And obviously, you wouldn't be able to hit the switch to turn it on either. You'd need the key to get in, and the one with the key was the person on cleaning duty.
How do you know that, though?
So the killer had to be whoever was in charge of taking care of the trash, right?
I have a feeling I'm slightly late. Just a little bit.
Interesting.
Why did you know that? Exactly. No, that's wrong. There was another way to use the incinerator without being the one on cleaning duty. It's exactly what proves that Leon is the real killer. I want to eat my food. What?
The key to the trash room. Whoever was on cleaning duty must have had it, right?
So the only one who could get to the incinerator was the person in charge of the trash?
And you'd have to get close to the incinerator in order to destroy the evidence. Which means the only possible suspect is whoever had the trash room key.
Okay, so the person who would have had the trash room key was...
Oh!
Me? No!
Yeah, Mr. Baseball started a perfect pitch and hit the fucking button.
The key to the trash room. Whoever was on cleaning duty must have had it, right?
Mr. Baseball Star over here is the only one who could have thrown it like that.
The person in charge of the trash?
And you'd have to get close to the incinerator in order to destroy...
No, that's wrong.
Not someone with a perfect pitching arm, huh, bitch?
Hold on. I think I know how someone could dispose of the evidence without using the trash room key.
But if you can't get past the gate, you couldn't possibly turn on the incinerator, could you?
Yes, you could. If you used
Oops,
this.
snap, got him.
What is it, some kind of glass ball? It's busted to hell.
Actually, it was supposed to be a crystal ball, but,
Throw some, yeah.
But how would you use it?
I'm just vying with it. Yeah, I'll throw it.
I got it! The killer simply took aim at the incinerator switch and threw the ball through a gap in the gate. All they had to do was hit that switch, and the incinerator would come to life.
And that explains why it wasn't turned off.
Someone through a gap in the gate?
Remember what you said before, Hifumi?
Someone turned the incinerator on. Very strange. I'm quite certain it was off last time I was down here. Perhaps it was the work of a fairy.
Hifumi had the key, so the only way the incinerator could have been turned on without his knowledge was because the killer was able to hit the switch without opening the gate. Once they'd gotten the incinerator going, all they had to do was ball up the shirt and toss it in.
Hey, come on! What the hell is this?
All you have to do is look at the scene to know that the killer never actually went inside the trash room. The shards of broken glass, the incinerator left running, the piece of shirt that escaped the fire. If the killer had been on cleaning duty, the evidence would have been taken care of much more thoroughly.
Wait, no, just hold on.
What?
But the distance from the gate to the incinerator has to be at least 30 feet, right? The pinpoint accuracy you'd need to throw a glass ball that far and hit something that small. Could someone really do that?
Kyoko acting like they were the ones shooting mind bullets at opponents for real.
That's right. There's no way. It'd be impossible.
Okay, Mr. Baseball Star.
Difficult, absolutely. Impossible? I don't think so. Because
I
the
don't
killer
think
is...
so. Wouldn't have been much of a challenge at all for the killer because...
I got it! Because the killer is the ultimate baseball star. Isn't that right, Leon?
Leon!
Do you have any idea how stupid you sound right now?
A target 30 feet away would surely be little challenge for the ultimate baseball star.
I love her and her crazy eyes.
You can't be serious. I'm not the killer! These goddamn shipper brains have got it all wrong, I'm telling you!
You still won't admit it? Okay then. Makoto, go ahead and review the incident one more time to make his crime perfectly clear. And with that, we can end this.
Listen to me! What the hell do you mean, end this?
Say what you want, Leon.
Real
but all
crazy
the
eyes are
questions
pretty
have
great,
been answered.
yeah.
And the truth has been revealed. Now here's what happened.
Closing argument, I was about to begin. Would you like to hear more? Every case has one last element to bring the class trial to an end. This is the closing argument. In this phase, you will give a complete summary of the case. You'll have to reproduce the flow of events for the case in the form of a comic book. However, you'll notice that in the comic there are a number of pieces missing. That's used to complete the comic by using the provided truth panels. Also, if you take aim at a missing section and press the A button, holy cow, you'll get a hint that might lead to a breakthrough. Well then, good luck and have fun! Oh my god, these are so cute. So the first instance is the entering the room. What did it say to do? You got 30 minutes to do this? It's crazy. And protect himself with the knife. No. And I don't have the time to answer an exam. What is this? Oh, the ball. It is incorrect. This one. And then it's this one. You do read it backwards. I was just lost at first. And then there's this one, the queen. Japanese manga, not American comics. Yeah. Okay, so you throw it. And then you ball this up. Toss it in. And then what you fail to realize is that you left it.
The killer is you! I think I'd better take one more look back at the case from the beginning. Last night,
This
the
is so
killer went to
interesting.
the room Sayaka was in. In other words, my room. From what we can tell, Sayaka invited that person there intending to kill them. She attacked them with the knife she'd taken from the kitchen earlier. But then something happened that she wasn't prepared for. They grabbed the fake sword I put in my room and fought back. During
Honestly,
the struggle,
this
a
is where
strike
the
from the
self-defense
sword
ends.
broke Sayaka's right wrist.
This right here is when the self-defense ends. This, after she fled into the bathroom, you should have just left. Because after this point, it's no longer self-defense. Now you're manic and insane.
And that's when she lost her grip on the kitchen knife.
Getting mad gives you wrinkles. Yeah.
Finding herself cornered,
Bro, to
Sayaka
finish her
panicked
off?
and
He
ran
did
into
not,
the
though.
bathroom.
Because he could have stated next day, hey, Sayaka tried to kill me. She's got a broken wrist. Like, if this was me, if I was in Leon's shoes, okay? I would have fucking... Either A, I would have ran out of there, screaming, banging on the walls, hey, Sayaka just tried to kill me. She's got a broken wrist because she just tried to kill me. She's got a broken wrist because she tried to kill me. Or I would leave, go to my room, and then in the morning, before Sayaka even had the chance to speak, I would be like, hey, by the way, Sayaka fucking tried to kill me. I had to break her wrist last night. If she comes in here, you'll see her wrist is broken because she tried to kill me. Rooms are soundproof? Oh yeah, that's right, that's right. So yeah, in the morning, I would go out and I'd be like, hey, as everyone's leaving, I'd be like, hey, Sayaka tried to fucking kill me last night. So that is where the self-defense ended. Now it's murder. Now it's revenge. You can't please self-defense anymore after this. Like, not even just morally. Not even just morally. It's legally, too. You can't claim self-defense after this point. Self-defense end, revenge start.
Couldn't
yes.
get the bathroom door open. What they didn't know was that my bathroom door got stuck easily.
We got Saul
And there was
Goodman
a
on
trick
stream
to opening it.
apparently. I watch a lot of crime stuff, okay? I watch a lot of lawyer stuff.
Sayaka knew about that because I told her.
I know how
But of
this
course
stuff
the killer
works
had
in
no
a
way of
basic
knowing.
sin.
So instead, the killer forced the door open, took the kitchen knife.
See, not self-defense anymore. This is intent.
And stabbed Sayaka.
That makes Ultimate Baseball pitcher liable for all that happens next. Yes. Nah, I'm no longer the ultimate trickster. I'm the ultimate lawyer. You better fucking lawyer up, Leon. I have run out of arguments.
But with what strength she had remaining, Sayaka left a dying message. To keep the killer from noticing, she wrote it on the wall behind her. And with that, all her strength was gone. With Sayaka dead, the killer quickly began destroying the evidence.
Toshiko, wait.
First, they took off their shirt, which was covered in their victim's blood. Then they took the lint roller in my room and cleaned up the entire area. They wanted to make sure they got rid of any trace they'd ever been
Doing
there.
all this at 1 a.m. after being up all day fucking sucks.
Afterwards, the killer headed to the trash
No,
room
Kyoshi.
to destroy their bloody shirt. They tried to burn the shirt using the incinerator there.
There's not enough room for you down here, child. Shirtless Leon is the... I want to see shirtless. Hops over to an entire different room and steals a lint roller.
But the trash room was blocked off by
He's in
an
the same
especially
room.
sturdy gate, preventing access to the incinerator. So they came up with a plan to use Hiro's crystal ball, which he'd left in the laundry room. The killer managed to throw the ball through the gap in the gate and hit the incinerator switch. For any normal person, that'd be an impossible throw, but the killer had the confidence to take a shot. And that's because the killer was the ultimate baseball star.
My spelling is messed up today for real. It's fine.
The crystal ball, thrown with absolute precision, hit the switch on the incinerator, which then quickly roared to life.
Oliver, leave her alone. Not that
Having
big.
destroyed the final piece of evidence, they left the area with, I imagine, a sigh of relief.
Ultimate waifu killer, no! My reads child spelling. Mai makes a lot of typos herself, so Mai knows how to spell typo.
But there was one thing they missed.
I can read upside down, backwards.
Part
I
of the
can
shirt
read
they'd thrown
a
into the fire, burnt away,
misspelled words.
and fell out of the incinerator.
As long as the first letter and the last letter are the same, I can usually pick it out pretty easily. Even Klingon? I don't know what the hell that is.
The killer didn't notice this, and so left behind a piece of indisputable evidence.
Fictional language? Oh.
Isn't that right, Leon?
Isn't that right, Leon?
It would appear that Hiro simply forgot his crystal ball in the laundry room.
I was expecting these notes.
You went there to
That
try and
choked
wash
me,
the
honest.
blood out of your shirt, and that's where you saw it,
Oh
right?
yeah, that would have been a good one. I would have walked right into that.
Seeing the ball, you thought of a way to take care of everything.
So, Leon, do you object to anything that's been said?
Yeah, exactly.
Do I object? Hell yes, I object! Of course I do! I object, I object, I object! I mean, all of this is just a bunch of stupid theories! You need evidence! Where's the... Without evidence, it's all bullshit! It's bullshit and I refuse to acknowledge it!
There is evidence. There's evidence. There's intent. There's motive. Well, not motive because you could have just... You can't claim to self-defense anymore, but there's intent.
Well then, I guess this is as good a time as any to present the evidence that proves you did it.
And there's no remorse either anymore because you're like, I didn't do it.
Makoto, I believe you're in possession of that evidence.
I have the evidence. First bullet time battle is about to begin. Would you like to hear more? It's a rhythm game! Sometimes during a class trial, your opponent simply won't want to hear what you have to say. When this happens, you'll engage them in battling head-to-head. We like to refer to this as the bullet time battle, aka the BTB, by the way. During the BTB, you want to destroy your opponent's statements in time with the rhythm. Match your button presses with each tempo marker as they move across the screen and reach the center. I'm so excited. Press the A button to lock onto an opponent statement. Destroy that statement you've locked onto with the Y button as the tempo marker reaches the center. Use the method to deal damage to your opponent. If you can't pull it off, you'll be the one in pain. Do this consecutively and you'll start a combo. Keep this going and you'll initiate a tempo up. On the flip side, if you keep missing, you'll get into a tempo down situation. When the tempo changes, so does the timing for hitting each button. So watch out for that. Deal enough damage to your opponent and their weak spot statement will appear. At that point, you can press the Y button to shoot it down with a truth bullet like any other statement. If you hit their statement fast enough, and you'll come out victorious. But just like before, if your influence gauge reaches 0, if you run out of time, you fail. I bought a bundle of minigames that came with a side story of the game. Yeah. Well then, good luck and have fun. I was so happy!
When the killer removed the screws from the
I
doorknob,
love rhythm
they
games.
didn't use anything from your room to do it.
A, B, X, Y, A, B, X, Y, A, B. Okay, so I need to focus on A and Y.
Instead, they must have used something that belonged to them.
Something of their own to remove the screws. What could have
I
that been?
refuse to acknowledge you. You're stupid. Stupid, stupid, stupid. Stupid, 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 stupid.
I have to show the indisputable evidence that Leon is the killer. I need to figure it out. I might fuck this one up because I don't know. This is my first time doing it, so.
Where's your proof? You kidding me?
Do I have to
Not a
wait for a
chance.
prompt?
It wasn't me. Stupid. You lie. Stop talking. Shut up. Where's your proof? You kidding me? Not a chance. Stupid. You lie. Shut up. Where's your proof? You kidding me? Not a chance. It wasn't me.
Ah.
Stupid. You lie. Stop talking. Shut up. Where's your proof? You kidding me? Where's your proof?
This should prove it.
Ooh, I did lose quite a few hearts. Damn.
The screws on the bathroom doorknob were removed.
I understand what has to happen now. Okay.
I wonder what kind of
The
tool
next
the
one I
killer
should get
used
a
to
little bit
remove that.
better.
I mean, it had to be a screwdriver, right?
Oh yeah, I'm pretty sure the toolkits we got each had one inside.
Simple changes and XX got you. Yeah.
That must be what he used. There aren't any other tools anywhere.
But the toolkit in my room had clearly never been used.
Yeah, I was hitting the buttons, but I was confused as to when to hit the Y button, and switching back and forth between them because I have small hands. It was hard to do.
That's because the culprit didn't know it was your room.
But
They
I
thought they were
understand
in
now. I
Sayaka's
understand
room.
what I have to do.
Only the boys got toolkits, so the killer naturally assumed there wouldn't be one in there.
Okay, then whose toolkit did the killer use?
Stupid, stupid, stupid!
It had to be their very own toolkit.
Stupid, 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 stupid!
Leon, would you mind showing us your toolkit? If I'm right about this, then the screwdriver will show some evidence of being used.
Stupid, stupid, stupid! Huh?
And if you say you used it for something else, you'll have to explain exactly when, where, and why.
He's got some killer fucking mascara.
And let me say this right now. I lost it isn't an excuse at this point.
Stupid. Stupid.
Bro's looking like the scream. When it slowed down, the hit sound sounded like missed sounds. It even had me fooled. Yeah.
So, you have no rebuttal?
Then it would seem we are finished
Man
here.
got torn apart. I got an A. Yippee! Wow, we actually finished a trial in a stream?
Looks like you've reached your verdict. Then are we ready to cast our votes? You all have a lever in front of you. Use it to make your selection. Oh, just to remind you all, make triple sure you vote for someone. You wouldn't want to be punished for something so minor, right?
My first playthrough, I got a C? Sheesh.
Okay, then let's get excited! Who will be chosen as the Blackened? Will you make the right choice? Or the dreadfully wrong one? What's it gonna be? What's it gonna be?
Why are there wolfless ones? Uh-oh, looks like you got it right on the money. The Blackened in this case, the one that killed Sayaka, was none other than Leon Kuwata.
Huh? Hey, hold on.
Hold on a second. Leon, did you really kill Sayaka?
But
I don't believe it.
You son of a bitch!
Son of a bitch, what the hell is wrong with you? Man, Maya, you're winning nice.
I didn't have a choice.
I'm so smart. It was kill or be killed.
So, that's why...
I killed her first.
None of you are any different!
One wrong step and you'd be the one standing here. It was complete chance that I wound up like this.
I was just... unlucky. That's all.
Oh.
Hey! Come on!
You expect me just to accept my death? This world is kill or be killed. No, it's not self-defense at this point, Leon. So you will have to accept it. That's intent. Intent to murder. Everything's become clear. The decision we made was right after all. When I think about that. Very poor quality, your best friend starts playing. Honestly, I'd be better off if we would have been wrong. Because if what we came up with really is the truth, then that truth is that Sayaka was trying to frame me. But even if that's true, I can't say she was wrong. After all, the mastermind. It's all because of that video. Even I couldn't handle what I saw in there. If I was her, the video actually had something to do with me. I can't imagine. Now we're trapped here, with no way out. They're probably waiting for me.
Why?
I can't afford to be stuck in here. The one thing about that was more important to her than anything else, her dreams, her friends. To have seen something like that happen to them. And Sayaka. I did whatever it took to reach that dream. I mean it, even some things that weren't so pleasant. And that's why Sayaka, for the friends that meant so much to her, that's why she betrayed me. So when she said,
No matter what happens, please always be there for me. I need you on my side.
Makoto was just gonna go down for it. She was lying to me from the very beginning. She was using me. Is that why she talked to me in the first place? I guess I'll never know. Because there's nothing I can do to ask what she was thinking. Once you're dead, that's that. Boy, howdy. The entertainment industry must sure be terrifying, huh? I mean, to try to kill someone just because of those relationships.
Ba-bum, ba-bum.
She seems so lovely on the outside, but inside, she descended into pure madness. What did you say?
Phew!
I understand. I do. Yep. Suddenly I don't miss Sayaka. I miss Sayaka. She had to do what she had to do. I get it, man. You're in utter despair thanks to Sayaka's betrayal, right? Compassion, intimacy, love. The stronger those feelings, the stronger the despair when they collapse. Stop screwing with us. This is all your fault. Sayaka being forced to do something like that. All of it, everything. It's all your fault. Suddenly in a frenzy, I lunged at Monokuma. But
that's enough.
As angry as I was, Kyoko lashed onto my arm without hesitation. The grip was like iron, strong enough I was sure it would leave a bruise.
Calm down.
If you really want to make her enemies pay for what they've done, you need to let it go for now. Damn it!
Ba-bum, ba-bum.
Oh, that was a close one. I thought for sure you were gonna give me a good walloping. But Leon didn't do what he had to. I see how things are around here. He didn't! He didn't have to go and fucking kill her! Listen, lawyer my time here, okay? Maybe I should have gone to law school. He did what he had, and then he could have gone away. He broke her wrist, okay? And then she fled into the bathroom after that. He could have gone away. He could have walked off. He could have told everyone that she tried to do it, and then they could have voted her out or something. I don't know if she's considered the black end or whatever. But no, he went and he broke the door to get in there to stab her after she had already fled. After she fled, his self-defense, his stand your ground, whatever the fuck you want to call it, ended. After that, it's murder with intent. I rest my case. You'll do my boy Leon dirty? No. I wonder what attempted murder would bring. Yeah, I don't know if after they attempt, they become blackened, or if it's just after they actually do the action. So what they could have done after Sayaka was accused, they could have just, like, been suspicious of her. But I guess she could have still gotten away with it. I don't know.
Yes, indeed.
Now then, since you're so magnificently revealed the identity of the killer during the last trial, the blackened Leon Kuwata will receive his punishment.
Punishment? You mean execution?
Except defeat just because Leon will get, what happens now? They get expelled or something? They get murdered.
Wait a second!
This is basically a death row. I didn't have a choice. I had to kill her.
Yeah,
Leaving is
that's
not
it.
how we do it around here. Yeah, that's it. I was just protecting myself in the heat of the moment. It was self-defense. It was not.
Is that okay?
Exactly, Celeste. How exactly was it self-defense? When you forced your way into the bathroom, did you or did you not use your very own toolkit? After she'd shut herself in the bathroom, you went out of your way to head back into your own room. He even left the room! Bro could have just left it at that. Then you came all the way back, broke into the bathroom, and killed her. Am I wrong?
Do you understand?
You had any number of chances to stop what you were doing, but you chose not to. Is it not because you had unclouded intent to commit murder?
So, that's why...
See, my girl Celeste, she gets me. No, that's not... Stop it. I've had enough of this.
Oh.
Why was Leon so small-brained? I don't know, man. Oh, are you sure? You were closer to her than anyone, were you not? He killed your precious Sayaka. Do you understand? I can't say Leon is solely to blame. Of course, I don't plan on blaming Sayaka either. Because the one to blame is him.
Huh?
Say what? If it weren't for you, this never would have happened to Sayaka or Leon. We shouldn't be fighting each other. We should be fighting against the one who put us in this situation, the mastermind. Time to simp for Hamster Boy. He would never hurt a fly, right? He's a freak!
Unbelievable.
Uh-oh, did you awaken to your sense of justice?
Hey,
Well, it just so happens that there is no more unethical than an unwavering sense of justice. After all, it's people with that sort of mentality that perpetrate war all over the world. Is that the kind of justice that's awakened within you? Just shut up. Okay, well, anyway, more importantly, let's hurry up.
rules!
And get to what everyone's been waiting for, the punishment.
I'm begging you! Please, don't do this!
Hey, come on now!
No more begging, no more excuses. You must pay the penalty for breaking the rules. Society demands it.
Stop! Please!
Now then, I've prepared a very special punishment!
For Leon Kuwata, the ultimate basement star.
No,
Baseball star.
No!
Bye-bye,
Let's
Leon.
give it everything we've got! It's punishment time!
No!
Damn, that one almost peaked. 3D animation. Game over. Leon has been found guilty. Time for punishment. Damn. The chiropractors when you say it's your first visit. What we saw, that was the true face of despair. I mean, if we can't call it that, what else could we call it?
Extreme!
Man, my adrenaline is pumping right out of control. What's going on?
I can't take it.
Do we really have to keep doing this? I just can't take it.
Well?
Well, hey, if you don't like it... all you gotta do is swear to cut ties with the outside world forever. Outside world and accept living here forever. But that's only if every single one of you can get on board with that. Please protect Chihiro at all costs. I hope Chihiro doesn't die.
Damn you!
Man, fuck you. Why the fuck are you doing all this evil shit to us?
What the heck?
Evil? You make it sound like I'm some dark, awful secret society type of guy.
Say what?
You're in this case a dark, awful secret society type of bear.
Well...
Why are you putting up an upstanding young citizen like me through such a cooling-eyed ordeal?
Hey,
It seems like you're trying to use common sense to make sense of something that doesn't make sense. It's like trying to put a mile on a scale. I just don't think it's possible. Hey, I don't think what you're saying and what I'm saying quite fit together.
Shit.
You piece of shit, I don't know who you are, but I'm gonna pound your ass into the ground. You really must hate me to get so angry, huh? But if you do that, you're barking way up the wrong tree. What happened because more than one of you decided you wanted to get out, right? No matter how much time passes, you can't cut free of your regrets from the outside world. You're to blame. Of course we can't cut free from the outside world, being trapped in this insane place. You're trapped, are you? Hope y'all are ready for chapter 2. I'm so excited for chapter 2. you'll think, boy, isn't it so wonderful how we get to live here forever?
What does this mean?
What are you trying to say?
Hey.
I feel like there's some deeper meaning hidden in there. Just like before.
Thrills! Chills! Kills!
Hey.
When you say everyone, who exactly are you referring to? Sorry, I said everything I've got to say. I need to save some of that fun for later. Just like that, he was gone. He left us there, overwhelmed by nightmare turned reality. And I have to save it in stream as soon as it lets me. Even after he was gone, we stood there forever, unable to move. Actually, no, it wasn't that long, I think. Everyone just lost their sense of time. We were all too scared. Scared of being alone. No one even tried to speak. Their faces were stone, their voices dead. Sakura and Kyoko look pretty fine to me. Probably a fucking Celeste back there too. Oh boy, ain't trauma the best? For real. But it was in that moment.
Just a second.
Makoto, can I talk to you for a second? She moved in close, whispered to my ear.
Makoto.
Before we head back, there's something I want to talk to you about. It's about Sayaka, isn't it? I'm surprised you figured it out.
Listen.
Told you before the class trial started. You had to figure out the mystery of this case yourself. You wanted me to realize how Sayaka betrayed me myself, didn't you? The thought never even crossed my mind. I feel like such a bull becoming such an easy target like that. Bye-bye everyone, super fun stream. Love you all, rest well and drink water. Yeah, bye Sergeant, thank you for coming.
It's true.
I have to end super soon. Sayaka meant to double-cross you. That was a fact you can never change. But even till the very end, she wasn't sure of her decision. That's why, as she lay dying, she was thinking of you. She was thinking of me? You can't just say something like that. I mean, there's no way you can know it. Only Sayaka would know for sure, and we can't ask her now.
However...
Even if you can't ask her, you can infer it, don't you think? Her final thought was how she could protect you. What?
So...
The fact that she used her last ounce of energy to leave her dying message proves it. If she didn't care what happened to you, she never would have left that message. Well, maybe she just wanted to get back to the person who had killed her.
Certainly.
That's certainly one possibility. But I don't think that's what it was.
Anyway...
She was uncertain. She wasn't sure she could kill someone or deceive you, which is why her plan failed. Her hesitation attracted failure.
Right.
It's almost ironic when you think about it. Why are you telling me all this? Because you're the kind of person who can overcome this. Because you can move past the deaths of your friends, Sayaka and Leon, to keep moving forward.
Correct.
Fuck Junko. We don't care about Junko anymore, apparently. Without someone like that, the others would never be able to break free of such a desperate situation. Move past their deaths? I could never do that. No. I'm gonna carry them with me the rest of my life. How could I possibly move past something like that? Leon, Sayaka, I'll carry them with me forever. Not Junko, though. As you said, we don't give a shit about her. Her dead ass is still laying there in the gym. For real, who's Junko? Yeah. I'll carry their memories with me wherever I go. So instead of forgetting them, you're choosing the hard road. Well, I have high expectations for you. As she said that, she revealed the smallest smile.
Hey.
By the way, I have to admit it, I'm curious. How did you know I wanted to talk to you about Sayaka? Oh, well, I'm psychic.
What?
Huh? Kidding, I just have pretty good intuition. That's so sad! And that's right, it really is to be continued. Despair bat, oh no! Down, 3 down, yeah. Okay, I can save it here. I don't remember how to close out of this. And that is the end of our stream today. Thank you all so much for joining me. Anyway, banger stream, thank you. Thank you all for joining me today. I don't know what we're gonna play tomorrow yet. I haven't figured it out. I also would like to say that I will not be streaming on Friday or Saturday of next week because it is TV2's birthday, and we're using 2 days to celebrate him because he shares his actual birthday with Father's Day this year. So we're doing 2 days to celebrate. So on Friday and Saturday, I will not be streaming. But I will be streaming the rest of the week. Don't worry about it. Bye. Bye. Thank you for joining us today. As I said, I don't know what I'm playing tomorrow. I'll probably figure that out tonight. But yeah. Oh, it's the Kitsu. Good night, everyone. If you're watching and you haven't subscribed, please remember to subscribe and also like the stream because both things help me out very much. Oh, it's the Kitsu. Good night, everyone. Bye. Bye bye.